All right, hosers, welcome back to another video. And today's question, it's on a lot of people's minds, okay? Why do insiders say Pierre Poilievre should easily survive his leadership review, but needs to tweak himself to crush Carney? This is my hoser take, no spin, just facts, with a conservative edge, okay? Now, conservative sources say Poilievre's grassroots support is rock solid for the January 29th to 31st review process. But he has to sharpen up to take on Carney. Liberals, well, they are nervous because Poilievre's coalition is much stronger. They want you to believe differently, but it's stronger. Carney's weakness is beginning to show. Let's hoser it up, shall we? Now, here's the deal. This comes from the article, or from an article. Conservative insiders expect Poilievre to sail through the leadership review. His base absolutely loves him. And the delegate system favors die-hard supporters. They point to his broad coalition, which is union workers now, racialized Canadians, everyday folks that nearly won the last election despite the NDP collapse. But they say he needs to limit unforced errors that make him look unready for Prime Minister. Examples include his RCMP scandal comments and the Down with Socialism Maduro post. They say it sounds like a conservative influencer instead of a future PM. Okay, they have a point there, all right? The challenge is staying authentic while showing he can lead everyone, not just the base. You know what? The guy is more than smart enough to do that. Now, here's the real hoser take. Poilievre's strength is his authenticity. He speaks straight, calls out socialism, and builds a winning coalition that absolutely scares the Liberals. Carney's careful approach looks weak by comparison. He's silent on threats. He bends the knee all the time to Trump. Poilievre doesn't need a total overhaul whatsoever, okay? He needs to keep owning economic issues. That's our biggest issue here in Canada right now. The number one issue, jobs, economy. He's got to keep owning those economic issues. He's got to push tough trade to protect Canadian jobs. And he has to show Canadians he's ready to govern with common sense and backbone. That's real leadership. That wins elections. Liberals, well, they're desperate. They're so desperate to see him fail because they know he's the one who can actually beat them. Poilievre's coalition is his. No one else can hold it together. Now, if you look on my board here, I wrote down leadership review. You guys have all seen that up there through my video. This is about Poilievre's easy survival. He will easily survive the leadership review. He's got intense, incredible grassroots strength and tweaks. Yeah, sure, he does need some tweaks to beat Carney, and he's smart enough to figure that out. So here's the real hoser view on that. Poilievre's authentic and building a winning coalition, and that does take time. Carney looks weak, especially now that he's become PM since April. Yeah, he's definitely looking weak. He's not the savior that people thought he was going to be. Poilievre's ready to own the economy, push tough trade, and lead with an actual backbone. So in the end, Poilievre should easily survive the leadership review. All right? His coalition is strong, and it does scare the Liberals. Canada needs his real strength. Canada needs his authentic leadership, tough trade for jobs, and common sense to win. Hey, that's my briefing.